y'all gotta come get these kids. I had 2 different kids say something to me today, the same thing that completely left me shook, no lie. I teach a gifted education elementary school, and one of the roles of my job is I have to give the kids a whole bunch of tests to see if they qualify for gifted education services, right? So I don't know these kids very well because they're often coming to my classroom for like the first time. Pull these kids out of class, we come down here, I'm doing our first session, and as I'm wrapping up the test and it's finishing up and we're getting ready to go back to class, this kid looks up at me and goes, "Thank you for having me, Miss Chang." No lie, I was totally shook. Doing an afternoon session, same thing, a whole completely different group of kids. A little boy, we're wrapping up, I'm taking him back to class. He looks up at me, he's like, "Miss Chang, I really appreciate you letting me come to your class today." Y'all, I was totally baffled. Now, I know y'all are hoping for one of those goofy stories where kids say silly things to me, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I love those stories. Or maybe I was hoping for one of those, and I do not do these, where these teachers are like, "Oh my God, these kids are horrible. They threw a chair, they trashed my classroom." Now, I know this video probably won't get a lot of traction because it's just a simple video of kids doing like sweet and cool things, but I wish we could see more of that on the internet, because a lot of kids out here, I know y'all like, kids these days are horrible. They're doing all this crazy stuff, and I know, I see those kids too, but some kids are just doing the simplest, sweetest, like, totally kind things, completely unsolicited, and that just needed to be said. Have a good day, y'all.